here I am in the Wasatch foothills. It's a really nice September day. It's been raining all week, which has been great. The maples are starting to turn red, and the Gamble Oak just a little bit turning. Anyway, I just wanted to return to this pack journey to just talk about what I've been using this year and what's been working for me and kind of what hasn't, and the solution that I'm working on. And so first I'll just say I've been using 2 packs I'm happy with this year, and one is the Palante Packs Joey, and I've been using that for fast packing trips. For example, a couple weekends ago I did 44 miles through the Uintas in just 2 days. Not moving super fast, but one day was 27 miles, and I found this pack to be really sufficient without a hip belt. You can even sort of jog downhill with it just fine. I like the water storage pretty well. It's light, so I actually use that a lot, especially because so many of my trips have to just be on weekends, so I can't carry more than 3 days of food anyway. The other pack that I'm still really happy with is the Superior Wilderness Designs Big Wild 70, and I talked about that in my last video and how I was happy with it, and I still really like it, and I tend to use it at least 3-4 times a year still. And for example, this year I used it on a probably 52, 55 mile trip through Cedar Mesa, including carrying pack rafting gear out Grand Gulch, and it performed really well. But that middle category, which I've kind of talked about before, it still sort of eludes me a little bit, and that brings me to this pack. I figure it's about time to interrupt this video and show you what we've been up to since then. The pack that you see in this video, the pink one, is one of the very first iterations, and it's really come a long way since then, so I figured it would be helpful to everyone to see what it really looks like now and what some of the features are. A lot of things have changed, some things have stayed the same. Essentially, the hip belt design is the same. We've changed a few things though. So we're using these aluminum gatekeeper buckles. They're attached to the hip belt with 1-inch webbing that is wrapped in 400 Ultra. Really durable and abrasion resistant. Nothing's going to happen to it. Full wrap hip belt. The 2-buckle design has stayed the same. The only change there is that we have tri-glides on both sides so that you can replace the buckles if they break. You could add longer webbing if you needed to, or anything like that. We also have a little elastic on this to keep these buckles close together, so it's easier to buckle now. We've got the same frame design as before, so we've got a horizontal stay at the bottom and a horizontal stay at the top and a vertical one in the middle, and those are 7075 T6. Really rigid aluminum. Let's move on to back pad. We've got 1/4-inch foam there, and that stays in there and protects you from any pokey things in your pack. The shoulder strap attachment has changed a little bit. Maybe I'll get up close for this one. We're using these acetal gatekeepers, 1-inch, with double layered 1-inch webbing on the shoulder strap and 1-inch webbing wrapped in Ultra on the pack. There's 2 settings, as you can see, and we've given this about 1 inch of slack so you have some articulation, and it's super comfortable. The strap is a bit wider. We may be offering different width straps for different bodies, but we'll get back to you on that. Let's see. Obviously we've got a label now, which looks really nice. We've kept the pass-through pocket design, so you can stuff things in here, and you can stuff things all the way down into the bottom. So this is a full 2 layers of 400 Ultra. Really abrasion resistant and durable. Of course you have 2 layers of fabric on the sides too, because we've got this RX30 X-Pack over a layer of Ultra, which is under there, so that's going to be really durable as well. Side pockets, just big enough to accommodate like a 2-liter platypus or Nalgene's, things like that. And what's really nice is the bottles sit a little bit higher in these pockets than with a lot of packs, so keeps the weight up a little bit higher, and the aesthetic just looks better than sitting down really low. We've gotten some customer feedback that some people are able to pull bottles in and out reaching over their shoulder like that, like smart water bottles and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Didn't realize you'd be able to do that. We're going to sell this in 2 different versions, one with just an over-the-top strap and the roll-top side straps. Or you can get, for just a little bit more, you can get a strap package which includes these full circumference straps, this one, and also all of the cordage on the sides. We feel like not a whole lot of people are going to use all of that stuff all the time, but if you want to carry like skis, ice axes, there's a lot of things that this is really good for. What else has changed? Oh, there's still a whole bunch of attachment points. As you can see, I think there's about 27 of them. The first iteration also didn't have attachment points at the bottom, but now you can wrap some straps around from the bottom to these, and you could actually attach a foam pad on the bottom, tent, or actually bare canister if you sort of collapse the bottom of the pack. Attach the bare canister first, and then fill up the pack after that. I'll see if I can take a picture of that and add that in there. Anyway, so there it is, how the pack is now, and yeah, really happy with it. Oh yeah, another thing is these, our first iteration, these were falling out because we just had G-hooks in here, and we are now using gatekeepers for the side ones. Okay, that's that.